Hey guys, it's Ruby. So apparently it's confession time of some sort. It's confession time. That's what I'm getting for you. I'm really curious about that. Let's see what we get for what this person is going to be confessing to you right now. The person that you're thinking of, the person that's on your mind right now. Something is about to pop off. We're going to figure out what that is and figure out what they want to be confessing or will be confessing. What is this confession? Boom. I just heard getting into the ring. Offense. So courage. There's some sort of competition going on here with this individual. So they're like ready to get in the ring here. So self-advocacy, courage. They're researching their competition or potential competition at this time. They're ready to take initiative and be assertive. So underneath we have struggles to adapt, so noise, isolation, resistant to change. So they were resistant to change. They were not willing to hear, okay? They were not willing to see things before, and now their confession is that they're getting courage up to seek out new ideas and solutions instead of not being willing to listen, and building up courage regarding fighting for your heart. They're ready to fight for your heart. Okay. And then I'm going to get also one of these graffiti deck cards. Let's see what else they want to confess to you. They're getting a sinking feeling, a sense of dread and anxiety and foreboding, because they feel like if they don't come in now and try to fight for this, that they're going to lose you. Okay? They're having a sinking feeling about it. So it's like, no matter if there was a feeling of lack of confidence in the past, this really wasn't growing, they were overly guarded in the past, they were like hyper fixated on how something else, like there was just all of this worry and stuff going on in their head. You can kind of see how they're like not really wanting to hear in the past. Okay, it's like that's all going away because there's something that's happening here that's causing a sinking feeling. All they want to have is this joyful reunion with you. Okay, so I think that the fear of losing you is pushing this person to move forward. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles. So that's moving forward in a really big way here. On this split, we have the Tower and the 10 of Pentacles. It's just like all of a sudden being willing to just be like, okay, I want to have everything with you. So they're not holding any punches with this confession, okay? They are not holding punches. They're trusting their intuition. They feel like now is the time, okay? Let's get an overall card here for the situation, please. For the collective. An overall card for the collective. So we have 7 of Pentacles. So this is about investing. This is about, you know, you're planting your seeds somewhere. You're investing in something. I feel like you have in the past put time and effort and investment into this relationship, and this other person was like holding back. They weren't really moving forward. They weren't really giving you much back. And so you were looking at this crop, right? And you're like, what am I really getting back out of this situation? And you kind of realized that you deserve to have more here, right? 8 of Wands in reverse is not moving forward. It's not having, you know, fast movement. It's kind of like a dead stop. And 7 of Pentacles can be really slow moving energy. So as you stepped back, as you retreated your energy, this person at some point, it may have also been a slow realization on their side over time, or all of a sudden it's hitting them now, right? Let's see what's under here. Yeah, this back and forth. Should I, shouldn't I? Do I offer this? Do I not offer this? Right? Type of energy here. They just were not willing to commit. And so you know, stood up for yourself. I'm just hearing you Queen of Swordsdom. So you stood up for yourself, or you set some sort of emotional boundary, energetic boundary, or you straight up told them, like, I'm not going to be treated this way. I'm not going to have someone view me as an option or not give me the commitment that I'm wanting. Because I'm seeing a lot of pentacles here with that tower, right? It was like tower with the 10 of pentacles. I'm in this for everything. I'm not in this to be, you know, something less than forever, right? And so you retreated, and something that you're doing is causing this person to believe that they have competition for you now, or that they will very soon in the near future. Okay. Can you tell me about this noise isolation card with this struggling to adapt? What was going on here with that? What was that in relation to? They were resistant to this connection. Guys, Two of Pentacles again. That's why I'm laughing, because it just came out. Queen of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. So basically they knew what you deserved. They knew what you deserved, and they were not willing or able to give it to you because you were requiring too much of them, or there could have been another person involved that they had in their life already. So they weren't able to offer you that happily ever after. Do you see how this Queen of Pentacles back is to this 10 of Cups energy? So she's separate from that. So she's either another person that was physically getting in the way of this, right? Or you were expecting to have all of this brought to your feet, and they were not able to do that in some way. So instead of addressing it, instead of talking to you about it more, they just stepped back, right? And whatever this other thing was on their side, I feel like when they chose that thing, or when they didn't give you this offer, they almost immediately regretted that decision. They started having this sinking feeling about it. It was a realization that began to come over them, and a sense of foreboding that they made the wrong choice. That's why they're coming back swinging so much right now. So what's in their thoughts? Knight of Wands. It's very passionate. They're thinking about how passionate they feel about you and about this relationship, how fast they want to move towards you, right? And the Knight of Wands is very fast energy, and it can be travel as well. Okay, the 7 of Pentacles card keeps flipping over and falling down. Can you give me another card for the Knight of Wands with how they're feeling? King of Wands. Oh boy. I love King of Wands because he takes action, okay? He takes action. So he's thinking about this action. And whenever I see this line here, this is very strong Aries, Leo, Sag energy, but especially Leo in this specific card because the lion here. But look, we have this horse here taking action, a wild and free stallion. There's so much passion here. Look at the look on this guy's face. He's just imagining what he's going to be doing, and it's this person is thinking about all of the actions they want to take, right? And they're, like I said, they're not holding back their punches here when this does come into action here. What's in their heart space? What is in their heart space? What is in their heart space? Thank you. Oh my God, the Ace of Cups. Wow. So that's love, brand new beginnings. So this is starting fresh. Okay, so underneath we have the Ace of Pentacles. So we have two aces. These are amazing aces to get to, right? Because this is about planting a new seed, right? Planting a new seed. So this wasn't working out before. You had planted seeds and that wasn't reciprocated in some way. Now this person's offering you this tangible offer, but it's based out of love. It's coming from a place of love. What else about this Ace of Cups are they feeling right now? There's so much love towards you. So much love towards you. Overwhelming amount of love. I just heard that I just can't lose you again. 9 of Pentacles. So they're seeing you in your best light. They're seeing you take care of yourself. And all they're thinking is, oh my God, I want to send you messages about this, and they want to flirt with you. They want to do all of the things that they didn't do before. They're seeing how beautiful your energy is, how wise you have become. Yes, that's correct. How wise you have become. Page of Swords with the Ace of Swords. Again, we have 3 out of the 4 aces now. So the one that we're missing is Ace of Wands. So that's about relighting the match here. Okay. All right. Oh, and then we have Empress on the bottom here. So they see you as very divine energy here. So many major arcanas and aces. This energy is very, very strong. Okay, what about their intentions? Intentions, please. What about their intentions? 7 of Wands, standing up to something. Look at this. This is about 8 of Swords in reverse, is about releasing yourself from whatever was holding you back. Okay? Being in your head, releasing yourself from that. Wow. They just showed me a very interesting visual for this. So this is a little bit on the nose here, but this woman looks like she's actually giving birth from the perspective I'm sitting here. But really this is a mirror, okay? So this is a complete rebirth for this person. So we'll see if we get the Death card here. They're becoming a whole new person as a result of that. That's why you're not gonna feel like you recognize them when they come forward. So 7 of Wands gets Page of Wands again, 4 of Cups again, 4 of Cups, and 9 of Wands. Again with the patterns, right? There's the Death card. I was just talking about the Death card. They're being rebuilt from the ground up, okay? So I like to say a card and then my guides like to be like, yes, Rubes, you're on track. Yeah, Because You Loved Me. That's the song I just got by Celine Dion. Because you love me. Because you love them, they want to go on a new path. That's what the Page of Wands is all about. They're tired of sitting in this other energy. They're going to stand up to this other energy. Whatever this was this noise isolation card. So resistant to change, being around yes people, ignoring feedback, struggling to adapt, not wanting to listen, just kind of being like, no, I don't want to know, right? That's changing, okay? Because it's not been getting them anywhere. It's not been doing anything for them. And they're realizing all of that at this time. Okay, so what is the actions that are going to be taken over the next Ace of Wands? So I was going to say over the next week. Wands are weeks. Okay, so over the next week from the time at which you see this video, this is the 4th ace that I was talking about. Okay, so this is brand new beginnings. It's a relighting that match. This is their 3rd eye being lit up. Okay, what actions are going to be taken here? courage. I'm getting courage. Courage to deal with something. What's this courage about? King of Swords. Speaking their truth, making decisions, making a judgment call. Options. Clarity through the confusion, clarity through the choices, clarity through the delusion, right? They see clearly now. The rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. What are they seeing clearly over the next week about having this new start, relighting the match with you? Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords, wow, Two of Wands, okay. Okay, whatever this other thing was, you know, that got in the way, whether it was them getting in their own way with self-sabotage, but this is about winning at all costs. Putting it to bed for the final time, and they're coming at you extremely fast. So this is almost like I'm seeing this as being you. I mean, they're making a choice, they have made a choice. And then I'm seeing this VW van down here, so it's about movement. This is unconventional. The unconventional choice. That's why you're going to be surprised by this. Okay? And when they do come towards you, and when they do fight against whatever this is within their own head, or within, you know, whatever blocks there were, if there's another individual involved, it's going to be a shocking change. And because I'm seeing all of these swords, this is very masculine energy here, because we have the two masculine suits. We have the Wands with the King of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, like I had said. And then we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the King of Swords. Those are the two masculine suits. They're feeling this cup of love for you. They're seeing you in all of your beauty. They have all of this passion that they're thinking about, and they're intending on standing up for all of this. But when it comes through, it's going to come through as highly passionate and with very, my guys are saying, crisp communication that's very fast moving. And it's going to turn that Eight of Wands upside down. The Eight of Wands that was in reverse, all of a sudden the movement's going to be here. They're not pulling punches. They're ready to get in there and fight for this relationship. This person's going to be making very decisive decisions. And they're showing me the salamander on his shirt. That's again about surprises. This is going to surprise you. Okay? All right, so messages. You want me to use these that are all the way in the corner? All the way in the back. Of course, that's all right. What messages for this other person, what they're thinking about for you right now? I hope the future will bring us together. What else? I fell in love the moment I saw you. The thought of you drives me crazy. I hope our paths will cross again in the future. Again, this is you on your path. You've already chosen your path, and I was really seeing this as your energy here. This person sees you on their path. They see you in your energy here, right? And they want to move towards you. They're coming to you, all right? So I hope that resonated for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out any other placements in my playlist. And if you want a private reading, I offer those through Soulful Revolution TV. The information for that is in the description box, and you can choose between a live Zoom reading or a pre-recorded reading. Thanks so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.